Good morning, everyone. Brian here from Let's Build Awesome, here today to welcome all of you to my channel, Let's Build Awesome. I've been on YouTube for quite a while, making all different types of videos, and I decided to jump into the Lego world. Now, I've been collecting Lego since I was a little kid, but I've never actually filmed any of them or put them in videos or done videos on them, so I decided, you know what, 2014, why don't I start a Lego channel and start doing some stuff with Legos. So I've got a lot of Lego reviews coming out for you, and since I'm an artist, I'm in architecture school. Architecture, I love building with Legos, but I do a lot of custom minifigures, and I want to start making them and sharing them with you, ways to build them for cheap and also start selling them. But I find that a lot of people make them and they don't make them for other people to reproduce. Like, they custom paint them and they do all this, and I want to be able to share with you guys how to custom make all of these cool Lego minifigures. So you're going to see that, unboxings, set reviews. I got a lot of older sets that were not like vintage but also not like the newer sets, so they're sets that a lot of people haven't necessarily reviewed, so I'm going to be reviewing some of those. And then just having lots of fun with Legos. So this is my Lego studio tour. I don't have a giant Lego city. This year maybe I'll build one. I have no idea if that's what will happen. So I have this custom built desk that I built myself to accommodate for all of my nerding out and just awesomeness and storage unit. Over on this wall we have my Lego minifigures display section. Now eventually in one video I'll go through and showing you all of these, but essentially they're all the minifigures that I have. Now some of them are duplicates, like you'll see I have some Spider-Mans. I plan on switching those out once I get more minifigures and can start creating a variety. I tend not to stick two superheroes next to each other or two Lego movie people next to each other, but it's definitely variety, and I have a lot of minifigures that aren't on this wall. Some of them are in pieces, some of them aren't, but that's it. Then on the bottom we just have two of the roll-out droids. My Sig Fig, a custom that I did, which is the guy that jumped out of the plane for Red Bull, can't think of his name right now, and then another character that I built for my friend. But we have all of these. Philip DeFranco poster on my desk, iPad, some lamps. I just picked up these Chima sets the other day. Now I'm only missing, I think, 2 out of the 5, so I want to get all of these. Currently I'm collecting all of the movie sets and all of the Marvel sets, some Batman, and then I'm kind of diving into Chima. We'll see. My Mac, this is where I edit all my stuff. Then this is my other Mac. This is just sort of the daily computer that I use. At school, this is right now at home, but in college I have another screen that I can watch movies and do all that on, and then all the editing and architecture fun stuff happens on this. So at home, since I don't have my other screen, I just use this Mac. Then there's my box of fun stuff, which is pretty much sets that I haven't reviewed or are going to review. Right now it's just sort of a mix of extra pieces, instruction manuals, and stuff that I've gotten that I don't quite have. Paperwork, and all that fun stuff, some more stuff. Now we move up a shelf. We have all of my duct tape. So for those of you that don't know, I am an avid collector of duct tape. I've recently discovered these, which are duct tape organizer buckets, which are pretty much just storage containers for all my tape. So I have 3 of these at high school that are college that are completely full, that are all the generic colors that I use to make wallets and stuff like that. So then I have all of these, and then this, which is rows all the way to the back. So there's 2 rows here that are, I think, like 8 or 9 high, and then some smaller ones over here. So I collect a lot of duct tape, and I make a lot of awesome duct tape stuff. So you'll see some of that on this channel. Next we have a pirate ship. So this one's pretty old, but it's one of the pirate ships. This is probably one of the bigger sets that I got with my own money. So really, this is just pirate ship. It looks badass. Next we have 2 containers. These are generally for duct tape, so I got some wallets in the back. But I have the Lego Valentine's Day teddy bear, which we'll be seeing a review for. And then I guess we'll move down. So currently, if the camera will focus, this is all of my duct tape supplies. So clear plastic and all that stuff. And then eventually, if I ever decide to open a Bricklink store, I'm saving all these little bags. So I'll have those underneath here. These are all of my Lego boxes that I have. Currently, all of the movie ones aren't sorted yet, but in these big, huge boxes, the superhero one is all superhero boxes folded down and stored inside of that. And then we just have a mess of boxes in the back. All of my video editing supplies, so lamps and stuff. Next we have a box. This is sets that I'm currently putting back together, or building. And then we have all these storage containers. This one's storing most of the minifigures that I don't have up on my wall. So we've got Spider-Man, or duplicates, because duplicates I don't want up on the wall. So there are those. Next we have all of the heads, bodies, droid parts, hands, left arm, right arm, unique heads, all of the custom, or no, the collectible minifigure base plates, some leg pieces, other legs. These are all minifigures that are just missing like heads, so eventually I'll have to order the heads for those. Pants, minifigures that are either missing, like, for example, the Darth Vader helmet, or just minifigures that I don't have on my wall. He's missing his hair. More pants, heads, so this is just all heads. Next, these are all either like Mega Blocks or just bigger Legos that I don't have on my wall. So they're all the old Jack Stone figures, Lego Bionicle pieces, or the Bionicle minifigures. Then we have all the Power Rangers, some droids, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Spider-Man, Halo, more of the other droids, Polar Bear, Halo, skeletons, the old Han Solo and Carbonite. This box, which is all helmets, weaponry, and stuff like that. So you've got just unique items, tools, guns and firearms, like feet pieces that would go on the bottoms of feet, all of my Mega Bloks weaponry, medieval weaponry, hats, helmets, helmet accessories, microphones and walkie-talkies, armor pieces and shields, hair, capes and back pieces, Ninjago weaponry, wands, and just those pieces. I have an empty storage container. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. One of the old Lego Pyramid games. I probably picked that up for like $5 because they're very cheap. Comes with a lot of gold pieces. Next, we have all of my Legos that I currently have in bins based on color. So we got white, black, green, blue, orange, yellow. I think orange is mixed with red. Then there's like dark blue and brown have their own containers, and so on and so forth. Then we have all these shelves that are just full of Legos. This one is just a miscellaneous bunch of Legos that don't quite have a home yet. So you got some Ninjago, Alpha Team, old city sets. So eventually when I build a city, we'll have some of that. One of the drillers in the back. Then we move on. This is another miscellaneous. These are generally based on like themed sets. So Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Wars, Toy Story, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter in the back. Then we move up to separate shelves. So these are generally based on how much I have of each piece. So this is all Batman and some Spider-Man that I don't have on my Spider-Man shelf yet. Lego Movie. So this will get full eventually. And then I'll have to start moving. Next we have all of my books. But of course the Back to the Future set that I got for Christmas. Really excited about that set. Moving up to the top, we got black. These are all pieces that I haven't sorted into buckets yet, so these two are just full of pieces. There's no black in either of these. I already sorted out all the black, but all the rest have to still be sorted. Some base plates, tan, yellow, and blue. And then we move on to the actual shelf, which I'll try to show you. This is the big shelf that contains a lot, all superhero related. So the Quinjet, Iron Man's Hangout, some Avengers pieces. So you got Spider-Man, let's zoom in, Spider-Man, and then Iron Man, and some X-Men sets in the back. So I'm running out of space on this shelf, and then the rest of the shelves. So I plan on doing some sort of city in the back, but we we'll see within the next year, because I don't know. I've got a lot of Legos. I don't have as much as some of the other Lego builders that are on YouTube. I know some people have drawers upon drawers upon drawers. But I got a lot, and I want to start reviewing, and I buy a lot too. Now that I'm in a position to actually like buy a lot of sets, I do that, and I come home on the weekends, buy Legos, review Legos. So I want to have a lot of Legos and review them all for you. So this year, let's see, maybe I'll start a city, maybe I'll do something else. I have no idea. We will find out. But that's going to wrap up today's video. Make sure you leave your comments down below, like this video, subscribe, and as always, have a nice day. To begin with, we have our package from Bricklink. I had to order some stuff for a pirate ship that I had built way long ago. Some pieces went missing, so I had to order some new stuff. I've never actually ordered from Bricklink before, so this was really exciting to get these in. And each store had like a store limit, so I had to order a certain amount.